Hi guys, I'm Karen and today I'm reviewing the Dyson Pure Hot and Cool Link. Basically, let me just tell you a couple of things about it. The first thing, it's got a 2-year warranty on parts and labour. Now, you don't normally get the labour bit in as well after a year, so as per usual, Dyson are living up to the name. Right, now, what can I tell you about it? Right, well, first of all, the design, contemporary look of it, it all speaks for itself. It's a bladeless fan. Advantages of that, well, we all know, we all have children, grandchildren. We're all worrying about blades running around. I don't know if your old fans are anything like mine, but the front grille falls off. And we all think, oh, we'll manage, rather than go out and buy another one, not long left for the summer. So with this fan, basically, you've got no blades. That doesn't make a difference, I can assure you. I've had this machine now for 6 days, and in 6 days, the difference in the house, the smells, the coolness, the fresher air, it's unbelievable. It really has made a noticeable difference. Now with this as well, it comes with the remote control. I don't know if you can see that here. Now with the remote control, it's got a number of functions. In fact, you can actually do everything that you need to do with this machine via the remote control. You can also do it via an app, which you can either download it for your smartphone, you download it on the Apple App Store, or on Google Play if you've got an Android phone. And the app itself is absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you a bit more about that later on. Anyway, to go back to this, the remote control, pretty standard, all pretty much common sense going by the symbols. Right, we've got our on-off button here. Just show you there. Right, so that's the standby and the on-off button. So I'll just put that back on. Right, now this button here underneath, the large circle and the small circle. Now they're the speed settings which you can adjust from 0. Don't know if you can see that. Of course, I'm not pointing at it, so it's not going to work. Down to 1, which when it's at 1, you can hardly hear it. Going up the settings, it gets slightly louder, and then when we go all the way up to 10. Now, the room itself is super cool at the moment. It's absolutely brilliant. This machine, I can't explain it to you. It doesn't actually feel like it's a fan. It actually feels like an air conditioning unit. Now, I know I shouldn't say that because it's not an air conditioning unit, it's an air purifier. But at the end of the day, I can feel a breeze as though a window's open. And that's about it. But the air is noticeably not dropped in temperature. Right, then we have the auto mode. Now with the auto mode, that is actually monitoring the air now as we speak. It's monitoring the air and it's picking up any pet danders, any allergens, any pollen, anything that might be in the air. And it will react to that and start purifying to put that right. Now it'll do that by the HEPA filter. Now I don't know if you can see that obviously on the bottom. To me, it looks like the HEPA filter. Now, you know, the ones that's like on your Dyson Hoover, only bigger. Now that's supposed to last, going a bit off track there, but that's supposed to last for a year. That's if you use it for 12 hours a day constantly. Now that'll last you for the year, by which time then you'll probably have to replace it. Now you'll know if you need to replace it because where it says 04 at the bottom, it will actually be flashing with an F for filter. Right, going back to the remote now, we have the jet focus mode. That's this one here, and I'll just take it off the automatic mode a minute. It's actually filtering the air now as we speak. Actually, I don't know if I could see now. We'll go to my phone app a second and we can actually see what the air quality is like in the room here, because I've actually been cooking before I've come out. So there you go, it's just popped up, and on my app it's showing me that the air quality in this room is poor. Now that might be for many reasons. It might be the fact that I've just done cooking, or it might be that I've done dishes. I've had lots of steam. I've washed saucepans, so there might be steam in the air, lots of smells. What did we have for tea? We had spag bowl. Did put a lot of garlic in there, so maybe that's what's in the air. But we'll go back to that. We'll have a look at the app. We'll leave it on the auto mode. Once I've showed you these functions, and we'll see what it comes back at. Right, so now with this app, I'll just turn the automatic off a second, and I'm going to drop the speed down just so that you can hear me. Right, the jet focus mode. Now that's this one. Basically, again, I don't know if you can see, pretty much speaks for itself. It's in a straight line. That is the breeze coming straight at you. Now, I say breeze because that is what it is. It's a breeze. When you've got a window open, if you like, that's just like a cool flow coming down on you, and that's all you can feel. But it is still noticeably cooler. Now, as you know, if you've got an ordinary fan and you've got the blades on and you've got it on high setting, I don't know if you've done it, same as I have. I've put it on 3 and I've literally winded myself. I've choked myself. It proper takes me aback. Now with this machine, it doesn't do that. Now, as well, you've got what's called the wide oscillating mode, the diffused mode, and basically what it does is it pushes the breeze out to the sides rather than directly at you. So this is the mode that I've been using in the house, and it really is nice. It's like I said, it feels like an air conditioning unit. It doesn't feel like a fan. Right, what do I like about this fan? Everything. The main thing I like. Right, down here on your remote, you have a moon. Now, with the moon, click the moon, that goes to sleep mode. Now, I don't know if you saw that then, but the light on the fan has dimmed. Yeah, the light on the fan has dimmed, and the sound of the fan now has gone noticeably quieter. Now, I'm one of those people that can't sleep at night if I can hear noise in the background. This, I can't say it's too loud, but it is louder than I expected. Now, when it's on the sleep mode, it's quite nice. My husband can't stand it. The noise is driving him nuts. But he's one of those that he doesn't like sound, he doesn't like light. He only likes the sound of himself snoring, I think. But going back to other things, this in the bedroom at night, I love it. My husband hates it. So that's really a hit or miss with that. Now, we have one other function on the remote, and that is the timer mode. Now, with the timer, you can actually set it into intervals. You can leave it to give a 15-minute blast, half an hour blast. I gotta be honest, I have not really used this function, so I can't really give you a fair view. In 6 days, that's something I haven't really had chance to use, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to put that back on now onto the automatic mode, so you can just see that working. And let's see if we can clear this air in this room. Right. Okay, I don't know if you can see on the back there, there's a little compartment. Now inside there are sensors. Now those sensors are what are measuring your VOCs, your toxic gases in the air. My dear dogs are forever breaking windows after they've had a couple of good strong chew sticks. Now these things are picking up these toxic gases, and they are transferring them onto the app via your phone, which reads the data, which then goes back to your Dyson and will purify the air. Also, any other things in the air, pet dander, allergens, pollens, dust, all of them that's where this sends, just through that little compartment there. Another function that I forgot to mention is the fact that the remote control, now we all use remote controls. This one, don't know if you can see that, magnetic, just sits on the top. Brilliant. Okay, right, I'm just going to show you now, the air quality has now turned to fair, so it is actually working and doing something, so it is what it says on the tin basically. Right, now, another thing I wanted to show you is if you press the schedule, you can actually create entries in there. You can program it around your day basically, up to 2 or 3 times a day, 7 days a week. So you can schedule it to come on wherever you want, whenever you want, and from wherever you want. Okay, as well as the instructions coming in the packet when we opened the box, there was also another form that would tell you how to register your warranty. Now, basically what you do is when you download the app onto your phone, now I think there is a normal way that maybe you could do it by post or by phone in, but I actually used the app to get mine. And what you had to do is you had to take down a couple of numbers off the warranty and then register them onto the app. Now, simple, done, and then you get an email telling you then that your product is then under guarantee. There's also on the app is a guide how your purifier works, and with this, basically I haven't gone through it all yet. Know your purifier, how to use the remote control, what your display icons mean, purifying and your heating modes, how to replace the remote control battery, the clearing blockages. I suppose that's I suppose it's inevitable really if you've got the HEPA filter. I know that the HEPA filter is what actually holds all your VOCs in, or I don't know. Right, replacing the filter unit. Now I know that's actually quite simple. That's a case of just lifting the top off, taking out the HEPA filter and putting another one back in, obviously making sure that you unplug it before you do it. Enabling or disabling your Wi-Fi, clearing your Wi-Fi settings, how to contact Dyson, my purifier displays an E-code. So I suppose with this mode, it's telling you what it's flashing. If you see a flashing E when trying to use the purifier, it's unable to do what it's been requested. So I still haven't had the pleasure of using this properly yet. I haven't really had a chance to go through everything, but I'm sure it will come in time. We're still on fair. Right, settings. So we go through the settings. Right, general. Update your purifier's name, time zone and software, your air quality target, set your purifier's location. I suppose these are all pretty straightforward things. There's nothing really complicated, even for somebody like me who's not the best at technical things. Overall, what do I think of it? Well, I love the design of it. I love the fact that it's easy to clean, it's simple, it's very modern. What don't I like about it? I hate the fact that I can't use my Yankee candles, because I've got a bit of an obsession with them. You know, I'm one of these people that when someone comes to visit, that the house smells nice and fruity, or nice and Christmassy, or whatever I feel like on the day. But with this cleans the air so well that any aerosol or any form of air freshener is gone. It's gone. So don't really, if you're going to buy one of these, then don't go out and spend a fortune on Yankee candles or any other make candles that are supposed to fragrance your home, because they won't work basically. They just won't work. What can I really can't fault the machine, I have to be honest. I can't, maybe the fact that the fan is a little loud when I'm trying to watch TV, that I'm one of those that, you know, I really need to be able to, I can't multifunction, so I need to just focus on one thing. I love the app. I love the fact that I can control it both from my phone. Oh, incidentally, while I think of it now, Your actual phone, when you've got the app, is also another remote. Every single thing that you can do on your remote, you can actually do on your phone. Now, there is another function that you can do on your phone, and that is you can actually see like the quality of the air, the history of the air, if you like. So say I've had the machine now for 6 days, then I would be able to see what the air quality has been like when the machine has been on for the last 6 days, which I think is a really good function, because then you can actually see how your home is improving. So good one on Dyson for that. That's really helpful. Well, I think so anyway. This may not, but I really do. I've got to be honest, I'm not the best at reviewers. I'm only just starting to do this, and I was lucky enough to be offered the Dyson Pure to review. And at the end of the day, I'm just a stay-at-home mum who's got 5 children, and this is something that I would never ever have been able to have afforded to go out and buy, but I've been lucky enough to be given it to review, and I'm so glad that I did, because it's pure luxury. I absolutely love it, and if I had the money, I'd go out and buy it. It's great. I wouldn't even think twice. I know people have gone on about the price, but you only get what you pay for at the end of the day, and this is one hell of a machine. Thank you for listening. If you do like my video, then please subscribe. Thank you for watching.